Well, lovely friendos. It's time to introduce another Reid Duke list. We're going to be playing Reid Duke's Magic the Gathering World Championship domain list. And there's a couple things in this that I just really appreciate how many different domain constructions there are, and I really like how this one was built. But first, let's just talk about what the nature of the domain list means. We run cards like Zeotor's Proving Ground, Jetmir's Gardens, Spar's Headquarters, 12 triomes, because each of them actually has the text Swamp, Mountain, Forest. It has all the basic land types. And what that lets us do is run this card, Leyline Binding, which is a 6-cost exile effect, but its cost reduces for each basic land type that we control. So if we get a couple of these triomes out, then all of a sudden Leyline Binding is a flash, 1 white removal spell. It's awesome. In addition, we have the domain power card Herd Migration. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token for each basic land type you control. So this means that if we get, again, all the stuff out that reduces that card to 1, then Herd Migration will summon 5 3/3 green beasts, and it's a nice way to win. Also, Herd Migration has the benefit that you can discard it to look for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. And we have 4 different colors of basic lands. So, this is kind of some of the high-end stuff. Now, why would we continue on getting all these different colors? Because, again, it's got a little risky if you go for 5 colors in Magic the Gathering. But we can cast Atraxa Grand Unifier as just a stupidly good high-end power card. A 7/7, Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink, that when it enters, look at the top 10, and for each card type, put a card of that type among the revealed ones into the hand. So you cast this, and it's a way to refill the hand. Now, there's a number of different ways that people have built this sort of list, and what Reid Duke did was try to focus on doing some ramp elements and some really cute last remaining accoutrement in the list. 4 Topiary Stompers for ramp, 4 Invasion of Zendikars for ramp. These are very, very good ways to just get out all the different mana that we need. In terms of trying to deal with creatures as opposed to just sitting there ramping by ourselves, 4 copies of Sunfall, because we can often ramp to this and cast it on 4, thanks to the Topiary Stomper. A pair of Courier's Briefcases, I think, was a fantastic addition, because this is a half ramp, half defense with the 1/1, and late game you can play this, sack it to draw 3. I think cleverly there are 2 copies of the Courier's Briefcase, because even though it does a blend of things, it's not really strong in any of the one things that it does, so we don't want to overcommit to this and fill our hands up with Courier's Briefcases. I also think that a pair of Up the Beanstalks, but not 4, just a pair, to occasionally allow us to refill. And I do want to stress that Herd Migration and this virtue of persistence are 2 costs in essence, and this is a lot of life gain in order to deal with aggro lists. Archangel of Wrath running 4 copies, also to deal with aggro, but occasionally to just shoot our own Invasion of Zendikar to flip it. It's a really fun list. I'm going to go ahead and run it in best of 1 for a little bit, and then I'll look at the sideboard, where I think that I'm just not high skill enough to perform sideboarding decisions. I'm not. So there you are. I think that one thing that you'll find if you run this kind of domain list without Courier's Briefcase, without the Beanstalks, is it's very easy to dump a bunch of hands and ramp out onto the battlefield and have like 2 cards in hand. And then you feel like you're just stuck in top deck mode. It's nice to have the 12 triomes that you can cycle. That's fantastic. But again, it's a little bit of a... You just run out of steam very easily sometimes, so you have to be quite careful about that. And so what I think is very clever about the Beanstalks, the Courier's Briefcase, some of these just one-of type cards, is that I just think that they are marvelous for helping address specifically that kind of issue. Helping you refill the hand in some tough spots. So how do I actually want to do this? I think that what we want to do is actually run out the Courier's Briefcase first, and just see what our options are. I will probably Jetmir's Garden, so then we have white from this, and leave up a Go for the Throat. Kazathalia! No blocks, because it's just a single Dimaggio. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is actually play Mirrex. and plan on go for the Throating Thalia at end of turn or some such thing. We'll see what gets played. This is the mono-white aggro list. Oh, I've been Cathar'd. So now that the Brutal Cathar has come out, I'm going to remove this because I don't want another Thalia to plop on down. Best card right now would be an untapped land, and we get it. So we're going to go ahead and kick this. No, you. Crack this for white. Crack this for white. And then I can play this and pay for the kick cost with black. Haha! That one. Go ahead and pick off the Cathar. So I just want to observe right now. Look at how I just don't have that many cards in hand. And I, you know, have every expectation that I will be planning on throwing out this Sunfall as soon as I can. So we have the red. What do we actually need? We want to make sure we have enough. So probably blue is what I need. So here's black, green, white, blue. Doesn't even matter what I get. I don't know. I guess I'll just, you know, let's get a forest. Why not? You know, treat myself. But again, look at how I'm almost out of cards. If I draw land, I will go land, Sunfall. I mean, you may as well do this. There's one last piece to the deck that I kind of wanted to explain as things went on, which is a pair of Mirrex. Mirrex has been way better than I thought it would be. Like, insanely better. The making of the Phyrexian Mites is... Let me see if I can explain this properly. When you are running out of cards in hand, the most or I should say, if you're running out of cards in hand many times in the long run, if you're running out of cards in hand a lot, the simplest answer is, dude, I'll just put in more card draw. How do I put in things that do card draw effects? Really? Alright, this is the game. We might have something like an Experimental Frenzy, which lets me, you know, cast things off the top of my deck. We might have things like, you know, cast a card from your graveyard each turn. We might have literal cards that say draw more cards in hand, things like that. But there's often other things to do when you are running out of cards in hand a lot, like have cards like Mirrex that you can use more easily, or where you can use that mana more easily. Things like Jetmir's Gardens to cycle for 3. Things like Courier's Briefcase that you can pay a lot of mana to do a slightly more inefficient card draw. So I'm just going to minimize damage to my face. And I really like how Mirrex functions with this list. Often winds up in a spot where you just kind of run out of stuff in hand. And it can just be a very effective rebuilder. And let's not forget that it can also synergize with Sunfall. Because Sunfall makes an X incubator token, where X is the number of creatures. So this little creature of mine, not going to swing with anything because Phyrexian Vindicator will crap on us. Okay, bye-bye. Because Atraxa Grand Unifier is such an insane card draw card. Really? Well, that. This is, by the way, why exile effects are, like, really popular right now. It's because of cards like this. So, let's get the Proving Ground. That seems good. I see there's Mirrex, but I don't think I really want Mirrex. Let's get the Invasion of this. Let's get the Sorcery. Let's get this Enchantment. Sure, I'll take a Topiary Stomper. It seems good. Alright, seems good to me. Your recruitment officer is awesome. Alright, so how do I actually want to do this? Well, I mean, I'm going to do some of the obvious ones, which is like Exile, Phyrexian Vindicator. Hooray, we did it. I mean, almost anything I do right now is awesome. Hooray, I did it. Yeah. Swinging for 15 was going to be pretty good. Hooray, I did it. Philiosity says this list is easily my least favorite to play against. I really enjoy this list. There is another 5-color domain list that tries to cast Invasion of Alara to occasionally pop off with some Cemetery Desecrator combo. And I say boo to that. Boo, boo, boo. Shoal Zero. This is not the best hand, but we're going to go first. So we're going to see what they have. So I think it's very easy to shoot yourself in the foot by, like, not carefully playing your land. Okay, so in this situation, what do we want to do? I think this is the best situation to play this instead of trying to domain for the herd migration. Hey, are you me? I recognize you. Hold off on Mirrex. Play this. We have 1 white, so we want to get the second white. Great. Ow, how dare you. Another briefcase. Alright, and my opponent is stuck on land? Ah, yes, very good. So I'll go ahead and play Jetmir's Garden. Play the Invasion of Zendikar. Probably want a black mana for the double. We have white, we have blue. Alright, cool, I'll just get green. So that hits the 7 threshold for the Topiary Stomper to Swingo Dingo. Oh my god, fantastic news. Marvelous. Yeah, Shoal Zero is stuck on land, so seeing Shoal Zero spend precious removal on that is it's just great. Go ahead and domain in Spain. Hang on to Mirrex, because why show it? Like that other Courier's Briefcase to pop, that would be incredibly helpful. What do we want to do here? Alright. Mirrex pass? Yeah. This card is insanely, stupidly strong. Ow. Go ahead and do a little damage over here. Now, do I want to Sunfall myself? I think the answer is yeah. Because I have another Sunfall. I have a threat here. And if I heard Migration, there are some tools that I'm quite concerned about. Because I am at 10. It's easy to just up and lose. Nissa. Oh my god, awesome. This is a planeswalker that I adore. I think Nissa rules, man. Oh, she's so awesome. Oh, this is so sweet. Another Mirex. Is there a way to deal enough damage here? Alright, well, I mean, I'm gonna have to. Just hit the herd migration hard. Yeah, this is so good. I love Nissa, Ascended Animist. I've been wanting to get it into more of my lists. Because it is a... First of all, this +1 is like, I am growing and blocking. This utility, Destroy Artifact or Enchantment, is really good in this meta. And this -7 is just like the very clear sweep over the top and win sort of maneuver. So what do we do here? I think we actually do accept this damage. Here's Briefcase is going to be the play. Workshop Warchief. Oh, I love the word exile. So we're actually going to go all in to kill Nissa. Ossification. Great. So we now know precisely where we stand. Nice. And I'm glad that this has died, because then we can bring it back with Virtue of Persistence.
My part is now free.
Great. Superb. Nice. We lost. They got it. Deal 2 damage, deal 2 damage. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's one of those things where I will never change the way I'm going to play leading up to that turn. Oh, that's pretty funny. How I learned to stop worrying and love the top deck. I will also point out that's one of the reasons why I like Archangel of Wrath, is it's just, like, weirdly flexible. Alright, this is okay. This doesn't look amazing, because I don't really have a lot of early interaction. Fandangus was the math wrong on the no block? So, it depends on the order that they played in. I don't have, like, a really good, like, eidetic memory of what happened in that moment. But I think that in that circumstance, my block was fine. Because I think that if my opponent had no way to stop my attack, then yes, I could have chumped with something. But if they did have a way to kill one of my creatures, my math option was, or my math computation was, they could, like, do a removal and then I wouldn't be able to kill Nissa. Okay, that's fine. So my opponent with that being shown is either Esper Legends or Esper Control. It appears we're up against Esper Legends. So we don't have the mountain in any way, so you know, I'll just go ahead and get the more necessary lands. Invasion of Zendikar is so nice here. Yeah, it's Esper Legends. course, you did have the virtue to kill the War Chief to gain 3 health. Yeah, no, and I mean, again, the fact of the matter is, you know, I think that it's a little unfortunate. The fact of the matter is, you know, sometimes top decks happen. That is all good. Oh my god, look at this. Right on time, as if. As if I do declare. Rafine is a mean bean. So I can't Archangel of Wrath yet, because if I try to Archangel of Wrath to blow up this, I need to pay the ward cost twice. So this is actually an 8 mana move. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do this. I like this play for 2 reasons. First of all, it lets us attack. And flip this guy. Really? Alright. Yeah, I like this play because it lets us get enough mana to cast this. This can then be cycled later. And we can put enough pressure on such that we can eventually find the red mana to be able to double blop with this thing. I think this is a completely fine situation to cast Atraxa. We can maybe get our Jetmir's Garden. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, because there's a lot of players out of Basic Mountain. I kind of feel like Basic Mountain in place of Basic Forest is probably what I'd do. I don't know if you have any suggestion or thought on what change you would make. This list runs 25 lands. But the mountain doesn't seem that critical. Doesn't seem that amazingly critical. And I also feel like it makes my sideboarding a lot harder. Let's actually just take a moment to go take a peek in the sideboard. Because we have Duresses for the control matchup, Disdainful Stroke for the control matchup. Chromehose Siege Shark, I feel like you almost always want to board in because it's just like an insanely good card once you know what your opponent's deck is. Obstinate Baloth is another really good anti-aggro tool. And this whole, if an ability causes you to discard Obstinate Baloth, put it onto the battlefield. Like, you know, there's some of the 1-mana black enchantments that make you discard. Anti-aggro, anti-aggro, anti-control, anti-control, anti-control. More anti-aggro stuff. And then I assume this is an anti-control card, this Up the Beanstalk. But you're seeing we have 4 colors in our sideboard. And that makes me just like a little bit more leery to pull out one of these in place of a mountain. I might consider it. Let's actually just add these things up. So if I move these guys over here. So this is 1, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I can do that. I figured it out. Congratulations to me. Yeah, oh my god. Did you see how I said I was worried and then I gamered it in 1? Oh, easy. Piece of pie. It's pretty good. And before Mountain Topiary Opener. That's kind of the worry. But I feel like the 2 Myrixes are pretty good in that situation. Let's go ahead and look up Frank Karsten Mana, the most endlessly revisited article in the history of Magic the Gathering. So if I need 1 CC, you need 18 for consistency. We had 19, so going to 18 seemed fine. Biden says a basic mountain just for kicker seems very unnecessary, but it isn't just for kicker. That's a very important thing to note. First of all, it is another thing that affects all of our domain cards, of which we have 8. The 4 Herd Migrations and the 4 Flash things. Additionally, we have a Courier's Briefcase, which requires red to be sacrificed to draw 3. So there's like hidden costs sort of peppered around there. What in the trash opening is this? This is a weird opening, but we have anti-aggro tool, anti-control tool. Skrelv, we get the hell out right away. Is it just me, or is this the game? Okay. So, this makes me think it's this Boros Turbo Mega Giga Aggro list. So we definitely Leyline Binding the Skrelv here. Skrelv makes other things hexproof. So we just need to get this turkey out of here. So we play the black mana. This is starting to become a little bit more straightforward. But again, we descend in hand size very, very quickly with this. Yo! So we have a single green. So I actually think green-blue is what we need to get here, because we have double white. So let's go ahead and get green-blue. Yeah, we just need green-blue if we want to cast Atraxa. Which I think is more important than trying to make this sucker work. I think this is more important, I think. I mean, I could be wrong on that. Frankly, I think Virtue of Persistence is insanio. Alright, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm just far too greedy. Alright. In the land of endless regrets. Are we able to wait another turn? I think no. I think I messed up. I think I needed to actually get the red mana there. But the thing is, I was looking at this. This is white, blue, green. So if I got the red, I'd be unable to cast an Atraxa. But I think that my logic should be, well, who fucking cares? Like, you really need to start killing some stuff here, man. I thought you were gonna get green-blue with Tri-land. Because if we get green... yeah, no, I definitely miscomputed. Alright, well, this is great. We get a little bit of net gain here. I feel like the game is asking me to do something. Not going to play this because I'd like to have the blocker. Alright, let's see. Dot D dot. Dude, there is this one fly that has been driving me insane. I have a single fly that has snuck its way into this back room. Yeah, Virtue of Persistence, I want to be a little bit more composed and patient for when I play it. Because, I mean, all that I'm getting back is a bunch of mediocre ground stuff. Spellbook Vendo. So, I mean, if I draw, like, a single Zendikar doesn't stand a chance against your Pal Day 9, that's for sure. Slightly awkward draws. Ever so slightly. Maybe it's actually better to go double Invasion of Zendikar here. But this kind of list is really sweet because it has, like, lots of really cool synergies, and the red Haster card that's just an absolute crusher. It's very cool. So we're gonna have to do some big chumpins. If I double block this, this is 6, 7, 8, 12. So we go to 6, we heal a little bit more. I like this play the best, because this guy comes back. So we go back to 9. Yo, that's grody. Sunfall one time. Sunfall one time. Okay. Okay, this is the game. Okay, so do we die? Let's see here. This does look like death. I'm gonna go ahead and concede. So I do think it came down to that turn where I overly favored getting enough mana for Atraxa, but we could have just gotten the one white, or excuse me, the one red, and then one either green or blue, so it should have been green-red, and then we could have stabilized with the Archangel. Alright, nice. So we're definitely going to get the knockout blows. The Elspeth's Smite. Anoint with Affliction seems good. Obstinate Baloth also seems good. But what do I peel out of here? So I think these value cards, like the Courier's Briefcase and the Up the Beanstalks, probably come out. Because if I'm just looking at my list of stuff, this is roughly the curve that we are at. Briefcase makes blockers. Well, the statement is not, does it do something? I think the correct statement is, ooh, actually, do I want to destroy evil? Yeah, I think we do. Question is, like, what do I want to do on my turn 2? Would I rather play a Courier's Briefcase, or would I rather play some kind of removal card? So I think that I might want to. This feels like a candidate for cutting. This feels like a candidate for cutting. I think I want to be spending pretty much every turn playing some shit. I'm tempted actually to keep in all 3 Atraxas and pull out this. I think Invasion of Zendikar is the one that I'm most happy to... You know what? Get all of them out of there. Get in the Chrome Host Seed Shark. Briefcase are good on the play, though. Eh. Alright, we don't have mana. Alright, we don't have mana. Alright, we got mana, baby. Huh. Alright. In the words of me, this is the game. Alright. See? I'll always get there eventually. We're gonna have to be quite greedy on the Sunfall, because we are very far behind. So let's see, we have double white, we have double black, we have double green, so we should get a blue. You know, I was talking about being greedy. I think we just cast Sunfall right now. Kasparvos is having a rough day. How are the games? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kasparvo. Games are awesome. I'm having a very, very good and a very, very fun day. So now we also have a 4/4 blocker, which is nice, which is super tight. And most of our draws are either land, which gets us close to... Oh my god, fantastic. So I think this is where we chill. This card is insane. We need to kill it as fast. Oh my god, there's two. Knocked out. I'm not sure if we want to just slam down the herd migration. Really not sure about that. Amazing. I wish I had done it. Alright, get in there. Oh no, I've been ossified. Pain. Ow. Alright, it's a race. This red man is scaring the crap out of me, though. Dude, well, he's nothing but a recruitment officer. So who is this person? Hit me. Playing a herd migration is a good way to come out on top. So almost every draw is good for us right now. It's actually reasonable. So I want to main phase this. Green. Just so we can keep mana going down. Oatmeal Prime, what a delight to see you. Our oatmealy man. Great. My name is Day 9 and I have the answer. Alright, we're turning a corner. We're turning it. And in between this and the next, I will use the restroom. Amazing. My opponent thoughtfully was like, that sounds like a bit of an issue, Sean. I'm really sorry about that. I am actually kind of interested in going cut like this, and then going add like that. Because I think that the Topiary Stomper is a little weaker than just the combo effect of having a, you know, multi... This is the game. It is a good day for villain to die. Do we have white mana? No. Do we have white mana? Yes. I think this is right. This is not a great run out. It is not. Have you ever heard migration to gain some life? No, you can't. Damn. We also had to just make sure we had enough various colors of mana. So we actually want to get white mana out of this. We have 3 Atraxas and some Sunfalls, but everything else is pretty cheap. Ugh. Oh my god, I just spilled water fucking everywhere. Ugh. I like having a jug of water next to me because then I can just sit here and not need to constantly walk back and forth to the kitchen. We want white, because if we draw a 1-mana white spell, we don't have white out right now. But since we did draw that, we will do this now. This is a little unfortunate, but, you know. What is this attacking for, huh? Whoa. So we want to do this. Hopefully this... Okay. I hate Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. I hate that card. It's probably a good card. I hate that card. Maybe it was a mistake to play the Jetmir Gardens in case it wasn't Anoint with Affliction. It would be really nice to get... That is a terrific draw. This hurts a little bit, but I mean, this is a pretty good board state, to be honest. Because if my opponent plays the 3-4, or excuse me, not the 3-4, plays the 3-3 and targets my Archangel of Wrath, it'll cost 6, and I'll just play it. And then the following turn, I will play Atraxa Grand Unifier. It's great. I mean, probably the nut draw would be like a Sunfall. Believe it or not, I would really like a Sunfall. No shows next week. There will be a stream on Tuesday, Rustball. Monday and Tuesday. It actually should be on my calendar. Is it not? Alright, remember what I was saying about Sunfall? Yeah, I would love that right now. That'd be like so good right now. Herd Migration. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I died. Alright. That was a close match, but I will come back to that play on in game 1 where I didn't get a red mana, and that was basically the reason that we lost that first game. We won the second game, and the third game was just a normal game. It should be on my calendar. Yeah, look at this. Bam, if you go to day9.tv, look at us, we're babies. Colossal Cave on Monday, City Skyline on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm out of town. And then we're going to do something on the following Monday, Tuesday, but I'm not yet sure. It's one of the things I want to do. Cities, Skylines, 3 Tuesday. You're right, the title is wrong, thank you. Aggressive, when you gain 3? Yes, and my opponent had more damage than that. Because I could block the 4-4 with my 3-3. So that's what will put us at 9. So they had a 3 damage Vigilance. They had the 2-2 Lady. I don't remember what her name is, the red card, so that's 5. There's the Brutal Cathar, that's 7. And they have their land, which would be swinging for 4. I forgot about the land. Yeah. I unfortunately was beaten in the face with it, so it was fresh in my memory. What is happening? Man, Magic Art is always so good. Alright, beat him. Goodbye, Gabriels. So like I said, I'm working on getting fit, and whenever I lose motivation, I go watch Day9's Power Hot videos, and I get inspired. I need to rewatch some of those myself. DK30's coming up on the 14th of November, DK30. DK30's on the 14th, so I'll probably be doing a little bit of healthy wealthiness there. We demand more Despy in chat. Well, let me see. Oh, shit. I guess it is good that I'm going to the vet with Despy tomorrow, because I looked over and she's in her litter box. I know that's normally a really bad sign. Boy, I'm very, very, very relieved that she is in her litter box. Oh god, are you alright? Oh my god, this cat worries me so much. I walked in this morning and I just immediately got a vibe from her that she wasn't feeling very well. Like, immediately. And now she's in her litter box. So I'm worried about her.
Those who get in my way tend to, you won't be outsmarting me.
Go ahead and discard a forest. I think it's generally really bad to... Oh my god. What do you mean, in her litter box? She's literally in the litter box, sitting there, having herself just a sit. And that's typically a sign that your cat is not doing so hot. I'm going to hope my opponent +1s Liliana again, because I think it's quite bad to do this twice in a row. Let me actually, in response, do this.
Whatever. Luck, fate.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Virtue of Persistence. We're going to be exiling a lot of stuff. So this does not have as much value as you might initially think. I'm going to go ahead and Leyline Binding this to try to get a land draw. There it is. Yeah, I'm probably gonna spend some more time with her today, make sure she's doing okay. Oh my god, it's Nissa! Dude, I love this card. Love this card so much. So, let's see here. What do we do here? We're just going to do this. I mean, I know we're about to lose a bunch of stuff, but we have piles of Sunfalls and whatnot. So we have double white, so I want to get red-blue. Yeah, I worry about Despy a lot. She's been having some health issues recently, so... Now we're gonna blow up all of everything, Sean.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
And of course, that's gonna destroy the Beanstalk, but, you know, I'm not actually feeling too bad about this setup.
Drop it.
Go ahead and probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get rid of a Sunfall, because I just have so many of those. Do this, get a green mana, and play Sunfall, and clear all this stuff out. Are you hearing 2 audio tracks play right now? Yeah. That was... I thought I was losing my mind. Yeah. Player discards a card.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Get rid of the Stomper. My opponent is still discarding some of their cards, which is great. If I can Archangel pick off this. Yeah, no, that music track was, like, very wild. Like, so much stuff flying. Ow. Alright, so I'm just going to Archangel here. This and this. Bam and bam. Again, I think this Archangel is just, like, very sneaky with how strong it is. Lord says, sorry to hear the Despy isn't having a good time. Iron Siege of the Cat are sending best wishes and a get well soon. Thank you. The good news is that she has just begun to do that today. So this is not like a continuous thing that has been happening over a long period of time, which I'm very relieved about. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play this again. We're going to just kick it for the most amount of stuff. I'm going to shoot Lily. Yeah, I mean, like, I do think that the double, like, the double-double of this
Fine. I'll take my zombies
Archangel
and
of
leave.
Wrath, the fact that it can just, like, pop stuff for 2, makes it just so versatile against all manner of battles, and creatures, and threats.
Oh, this fight finished before clutch. Sacrifices must be made.
This Golgari list is really fun, but I think my opponent has kind of inadvertently run out of a lot of their value tools. And get that in there. Great. All right. All right, we'll just invasion it up. So, I mean, we have some damage incoming, but we also have Virtue of Persistence, which means that my opponent will have to probably start getting concerned about some of their own cards. Okay, we don't have Virtue of Persistence, so there you go. This is the game. All right.
I'm tired of your secrets.
You got me. I'm going to cast this. This is actually a great timing to just pick this off. We draw a card. That's really good. We draw Invasion of Zendikar. That's really bad. I'm going to keep playing anything out of my hand because I just want to get it out of the hand. Only have a single land to grab. So. Oh, that's what we should have done. That's right. These guys have haste. I always forget that these have haste. So if we double popped this, we then could have attacked Liliana of the Veil. Oh, that's right. These have haste. Oh, this deck is awesome. All right. Sure. Well, I mean, this does suck that we're going to lose Atraxa, but, you know, what can you do? Bam.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Don't.
Buy Atraxa. Alright, let's just play this now. Gonna lose 1. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to attack with 1, 2, 3 at Liliana, and then 1 here, and then 1 here. Because this can flip. Turn into a slap land. And so then they could go block, block, and keep Liliana alive. And the last thing in the universe we want is Liliana being alive. My god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually I think this is a completely fine situation to crack the briefcase. We still have 4 left over. That is an insanely good thing. This is a non-land permanent. That's just the dandiest landy I've ever seen. I'll hang on to everything because they're high value as cyclers. I didn't cycle because I got distracted. Because I'm looking over at my cat every 5 seconds. What a value. What a value card. We've done it. We have mirrors. Okay. Victory. Now, how do you do this? Probably Obstinate Baloth seems good. Seems like a really good one. Another Beanstalk seems like a really good one. Is Virtue of Persistence that good compared to Anoint with Affliction? What do we get in here? They're very grindy. I actually feel like I do want Anoint with Affliction. The Sunfalls feel less good here. see, they have, you know, because they're going to have glissas. They have a sort of, got a good blend of stuff. I think the duresses are actually going to be pretty good here. I kind of am thinking. Virtual Persistence does not seem very good here. I almost want to do something like this. Might be weird, but I almost want to pull out like this, and then consider getting in some of this more expensive stuff. Like the Disdainful Strokes actually seem pretty good here. I don't know. I'm going to try this. Not entirely sure. What do they cast for 4 mana? Sheoldred, the Turtle, Nissa. Just return. Huh. Interesting. Maybe negates instead? Is the music still messed up? Sounds better. Do I have things that can get this Phyrexian Arena? I mean, there's a Leyline Binding. That's pretty good. That was so bad. It's like, my opponent can just blow it up right now. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god. Dude, I am just not thinking. Maybe these are super weak. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that seem good, but I was not entirely sure what I should do to shut down things that my opponent is doing. Maybe they'll just die to Phyrexian Arena, huh? Fuck me, man. I don't have any blue mana. Oh my god, alright. I'm just getting out. I think I really messed up the sideboarding plan. I needed to get the blue mana in. So I think I do want to be... Let's see here. Yeah, the Courier's Briefcase. I think I should have way too much enchantment removal. I actually do want this one in. Each Chrome Host Seed Shark. Yeah, I needed to domain to get blue, and then after I played it and passed the turn, I was just like, maybe we want Destroy Evil as well. That's another, I think, candidate. I mean, this is actually a very good set of cards. I think this is always incorrect to do this first. Like, always, 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 always. Probably get blue or black. Probably black, because black is more important for our removal-y things. Now, do I play this for white to pick Glissa off? Do I do that? No, because I can get her with the Archangel of Wrath. I think Destroy Evil was the other card I should have considered. Any cards, not a big deal for me. They can't get Merrick's, which turns on my Topiary Stompers. Okay. Take damage and do stuff. Nice. That's in a way that's good. All right, I'm passing the turn. Sure. We can counter Shouldered, we can counter Nissa. Because I want to counter and then go Archangel Ping, destroy Glissa, and then keep going. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do this. And I think I actually want to do this. So now that this is out, I will have enough mana for this. Just this much, right? Just this much. Then I tap this, and we pass. So my opponent has a Destroy Enchantment ability. Okay, so now we have the option for them to go for Nissa to hit this. I assumed that they had enchantment removal, so if I swung with Topiary Stomper, they would destroy it, and then in response, I would be Hoseroni'd. Alright, that's also fine. Dude, this Tranquil Frillback is not a problem at all, apparently. Alright. Auto-tapper strikes again. Absolutely bopped. You know what's so funny? I think today I've cast Traxa like once or twice. Alright, we're doing it. Alright. I don't think there's a lot of sweepers that this deck boards in. My opponent got defeated by the auto tapper, and we can't thank the auto tapper enough. We can't thank the auto tapper enough. I think Glissa and that Frillback, those are some nasty enchantment murderers. Man, I have... Big shout out to the auto tapper, one of my biggest fans. Thanks for all the years of support. Dude, it's so funny. It's legitimately so funny, man. Bribe the auto tapper? No, the auto tapper is a tier 3 sub. It has been here for hundreds of months. Oh gosh. I am a little worried about my baby cat. Worried she's got something going on with her bladder. I go first. Yeah, this is good enough. This is barely good enough. Going first with the ability to... Hi, Share Bear. Going first with the ability to play and up the Beanstalk on turn 2 to draw, I think, is terrific. And also with the Leyline Binding in here. In case of emergency, we can always break the glass. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is it an Esper Control? Esper Control is a list that we've not... Never mind. I'm the greatest ever. Oh, this meta? Oh, God. Kill me. Okay, I think it's an Esper Legends list. So Fairy Mastermind has gotten really popular since Up the Beanstalk has gotten popular. Okay, I know what this deck is. This is the Esper Legends list. Boo! Alright, so I will just do this. I'm gonna do this so we can still drown them in card value and yeah, no, just draw it. Just draw it. I don't care, man. It's not a big deal. This is such a good cat. Oh my god, I hate that card. Oh my god, I hate Folly. Okay, everything's going quite bad for us, but that's fine. Everything's going quite bad. Alright, welcome to the lap, Sheriff. Everything was going bad until Sheriff arrived. If we're being quite honest with ourselves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is probably going to stay back. I think this is the right play. Because watch. If my opponent plays the super jerk card Rafine to try to connive up one of these guys, we can in response play Leyline Binding, pick off Thalia, or whatever emergency creature is coming down. Hello. Alright, so we're getting stuff exiled. Here we go. So here's where I'm going to do this card. Oh, that actually will trigger it every single time. Alright. Doesn't matter to me. Can I get a Lando Calrissian here? Would that be something that you might encourage me to do? I can't get any of the lands, can I? I think this one is not long for this world. Skrelv says no. Yeah, Skrelv is just a very, very good card. Para Up the Beanstalks was not particularly helpful. I think that this is a card to cut in this matchup, because I think I need to be really tight and low to the ground. Alright. I kind of think that concession is fair here. But I want to give a shout out to Lord Skitter for being just an insane new card. I mean, all the exile from graveyard effects are just ripping standard up, man. You know what? I'm willing to go out in my own way. I'm willing to go out my own way. Ow. There it is. And we're out. Dude, I think Up the Beanstalk is like so hard countered by Fairy Mastermind. Okay, so I'm actually going to remove the Beanstokes. Let's get those out. So Destroy Evil is good. Anoint with Affliction is good. Don't have enough stuff there. I think Virtue of Persistence I also peel out, I think. Elspeth's Might we probably want to get in. Oh my god, Brian Kibler. 2 days in a row Brian Kibler raids us. What a delight, a treat, and a cool thing to have happen. Brian, hope your day's going well. Hello, all members of the Dragon Conglomerate. We're down one. And what do I actually want to do? I don't think there's any discard effects. I think I do want the Chrome Host Seed Shark, and I'm not sure what else to remove, but I really feel like Virtue of Persistence is just not good for us here. It's probably worse than these ones. These ones seems very cootable. I'll do something like this. This represents my lack of sureness of what to do here. I think that's fine. No. All right, let us see. We're going to play first. That's okay. I mean, I will probably use the Herd Migration. Okay, Share Bear. You'll probably use the Herd Migration in order to get the green mana, to get the Topiary Stomper, which will get us the white mana. Eh? Oh, Denick. Alright. Denick is also a very insane card. Cards in graveyards can be the targets of spells or abilities. Yes. Alright, time to lint roll myself. Alright. Probably try to smite this, because being able to get rid of Denick is excellent. The fact that this thing can be disturbed into Denick Pious Apparition. Oh, I see. Some value cards. Alright. Oh, okay, cool. We only have the white mana open. Dude, Skitter. Skitter is ne'er a quitter. Now, I'm gonna stop, because if I draw a land that's untapped, I can just Sunfall, and I think that's just clearly the best choice. If I draw a land that functions anyway otherwise, I'll be devastated. I think the play is the same as before. I think I just accept damage here. My opponent probably expects that I have Sunfall. I don't know what the sideboarding plan is and how many includes of make disappear exist in there. But it seems like enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll go to 2. I had some awkward mana in game 1, but also I just find this to be a tough deck to play against in any situation. Sunfall countered round 2, let's go! Alright, clean, like, easy 2-0 for our opponent. And I'm probably going to play for about 30 more minutes, probably halt around 4. We normally stop between 4 and 4:30, but I'm going to try to see if the vet office can see Despy early, since she's doing things. Make me concerned. Poor little baby. Alright, Speedy Diesto. Speedy Diesto. Okay, this is... Huh. Opponent goes first with this hand. This is a make-it-work moment for me. So this needs to be green, so I can herd migration for green. Green. Okay. Wedding announcement is fine. Alright, we have Zeator's Proving Ground. Very good. Yeah, we're gonna do like this, and then we're gonna get vaguely back on track again. Ow, sure. This is increasingly looking like the Esper control list. I have 2 available, so they would need a sack for a Make Disappear, and then I'll play Courier's Briefcase to continue to do various rampy things. Aha. So if my opponent is Esper Control, then this is an absolutely killer opening from us. We have 2 Mirexes, which is just literally enough to win the entire game. Yeah, I mean, I'm nearly certain we are up against Esper Control. I don't mind just having this get countered. We redraw with up the Beanstalk. We can continue to play mana. It's completely fine. We can continue to play mana, play Lance, attack. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Believe it or not, we were going to again. Eh. Yeah, I think this is better in leaving up the Leyline Binding. I think this is probably better. Get green or white. I think we actually do get white here because we have 2 ley lines and a Sunfall, and I just don't really want to crack the Courier's Briefcase yet. So this is great. This is all right. Okay, I'm nearly certain this is Esper Control. So the way that this list works is that it is trying hard to win with cards like Wedding Announcement, things like these lands. just beating us down with very small things while doing the usual, like, I'm going to counter every single thing you have forever. I actually am going to do this, because I'm not that worried about a Planeswalker coming down. I think more so what I'm concerned about is, like, accidentally just getting blown up with, like, a Restless Fortress in this 2/2. Because once we get closer to 10, I start to get very concerned. Shoulder it is completely fine. Okay. Oh. Blows up. Dude, the fact that we have so much lifelink is actually so good for us. Okay, so we probably will need a... Okay, never mind. You got it. Would the wedding not have been a better exile target? Correct. It would not have been a better exile target. And the reason why it wouldn't have been a better exile target is I just don't care that much about +1/+1 on a very, very small amount of creatures. What I care about is avoiding damage now. I have a Beanstalk, so I'm drawn like crazy. I'm going to have like so many different Beanstalky things. Doing good stuff for us. Go for the Throat. Doesn't... Actually, Virtual Persistence seems like a really bad one for us. So if I just eliminate the threat right now, I get to go over the top more easily. But if I remove that, I'm increasing the probability of me just, like, dying very, very, very quickly. Destroy Evil seems good. Probably these Sunfalls are all going to get the hell out of there. I want the Chromho Seed Shark. Probably the Archangels of Wrath don't have as many targets. It seems like the right one to cut. Obstinate Baloth. I don't know what they would have that would cause the discard outside of Liliana of the Veil. Some decks don't run that. I like this because we have a small little bit of removal. Go for the Throat, Destroy Evil. Leyline Bindings are the main ones. And then a lot of the rest of the stuff is just value. Okay, seems like this is the game. I gotta close Magic and reopen because I think some of the audio is getting weird. This is a bad hand. Praxis says goodbye. I think this is okay. I think this is an okay hand because, first of all, we have Leyline Binding, which we appear to be able to cast. We can get the Topiary Stompers down to get the black mana for the Duress. Wedding Announcement. Probably not the best turn for it. Raffine. Really? Okay. So if I do this... Yeah, no, I do want to go for black mana here. I think this is the right thing to go for. I think Raffine is super sick. So I think Duress to take a peek is going to be excellent here. Beanstalk into Leyline Binding is also good. I'm less worried about Raffine. Wait, what? Is this... Was this guy Esper Legends the whole time? What? Oh. Oh no. Show me what's in here. Huh. Alright, well, I'll just get this guy out then. I'm quite concerned about what we've done. Yeah, I'm really confused. I'm really quite confused. Sure. Welcome back. Huh. I'm very confused. Okay, so let's do this first. See what happens. Okay, so we probably just want... We have enough red, we have enough that. Yeah, I mean, just nothing really matters at this point. So I will stop my way in. Yeah, I think they might have just been an Esper Legends list with, like, almost all their legendary things on the bottom of the deck, and all their control-looking things all at the top of the deck. Connive away, Rafine, you mean bean. Alright. I mean, we have sort of grown in mana amounts. I mean, wow, that's actually legitimately very good for us. Show me what I got. Oh my goodness, that's actually quite nasty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Get the quick redraw. Could be another fairy in there. Oh my god, I'll never know. We'll never, ever know. Alright, give me my pips. Give me all my pips. Probably do another best of 3, then do a couple best of 1s, and then hop off and ring the vet clinic. Go ahead and close Magic the Gathering Arena, because it was just unable to stop playing the audio track from the previous one. Alright, let's see here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here it is. Here it comes. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Yo, what up, Zevi? Dude, on Wednesday, I'm going to TI, man. Which means I will probably be in the arena watching TI games. 10% of the time. The other 90% I'll be gallivanting about Seattle, enjoying eating food and hanging out with people that also like Dota, as we hunch around our phones. Da-na-na-na. Alright, I've kicked. Bring it on. Okay. This is a terrible starting hand, because I can cast no spells right now. This hand is good in Hearthstone. This is a good hand. We're going to keep this one. We've done it. This is a good hand. All right. Turn 1, Merrick's pass. All right. I hope you don't play something that... Oh, my... Okay, wait. I can't interact with that. Wait. Yeah, all right. I mean, we're actually pretty close to doing some good stuff. We're pretty close to being able to do some good stuff. So is this Sultai?
This is my home.
I mean, I'm really not worried. I can't.
When people touch my fingers.
Okay, no, it dies. It resolves immediately. Unbelievable. I mean, this is an astonishing success here. So what we want is we want white. I cannot believe. I knew that this hand was good for us. I knew it. We'll probably need black-blue as the next one, assuming we don't want to completely destroy ourselves.
Don't overthink things.
So we'll probably need to be going for Atraxa. by going for Atraxa, it's one of these things where, like, our opening hand was horrendous in a number of ways. We're sort of wiggling our way forward, and I want to, like, play to my outs properly. So if I do like this... God, that sucks so much. Alright, don't even care. Let's get all the colors of the rainbow out. Just discard the Sunfall. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me, because off the top, you know we haven't cast that many times today? Atraxa Grand Unifier. You know we haven't just cast that many times today? Atraxa Grand Unifier. And I have a feeling, I have a great sensation that off the top is going to be Atraxa Grand Unifier. Alright, well, I'll definitely get rid of this one now.
It's no fun when they hit back.
It's no fun when they hit back. Brr. Skitter. Small F. Alright, we're back. We're back. Everything's okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. We're stable. Stream is not dying. Okay. Ow, ow. Okay. We haven't seen her in a bit, and Atraxa never quits. It's Atraxa. I suppose that for my land, amazingly, I think I actually want the forest here. No, I'm gonna be greedy as hell. Triumph here. Invasion there. That's a good battle card. We can get the Beanstalk. This one. Yeah. There it is. Heck yeah, man. Is this what it feels like to be a gamer? Can't believe it. We started with 2 Myrics, and this happened. What a beautiful thing it was. Alright. Alright. Someone hearing a random bzzz noise when he talks every once in a while? Really? Really? Huh. Is it that zzz? Like that? Is that what you're hearing? Is that what you've been hearing? It's like very brief, it goes like zzz. I want to, yeah, I don't do this. Nope, not at all. Okay, well. Oh shit. One. Alright, okay, then I don't know what it is. So I think my opponent believes that they're kind of... I don't know. Oh yeah, if you have low latency mode, that can cause that, for sure. Yeah. Okay, oh my gosh, we literally won the game. That's amazing. I'm the most amazing streamer of all time. Okay, so how do I go against this sort of list? So maybe they're going to just kill all of our beanstalks. So we say, no, sir, you don't get to kill my beanstalks. So Obstinate Baloth I want because they have Liliana the Veil. They also have the Graveyard Trespasser, which allows me to get things out. I feel like Anoint with Affliction is going to be good here. I think Virtue of Persistence actually is good enough because I want value. I want to be able to grind my opponent down. I think Sunfall is actually quite good against this list. Not amazing, but I think it's okay. I think it's pretty nice. I think these ones seem a little bit like maybe I don't want them. Do I want the Duresses? I kind of feel like I do. These might be a little weird, because again, they do have a lot of enchantment deletion. I think this is what I want to do. Destroy Evil is a good card. I'm going to do like this. Because I think that I want to kind of go over the top of them and just get more value. Their list does a lot of 1-for-1 type value. That's a pretty good opening hand for me, to be honest. Joe Dark says, hey Sean, not that this would ever happen, but what do you think of various formats limiting the amounts of rare, legendary, mythic, etc. a deck can have? Curb some of the total power level, but also lower the barrier to entry in competitive. Or would that hurt the fun of the game too much? So I think that question is complicated enough that we would have to have like a much longer discussion where we like go quite deep on a lot of different considerations there. Because, for instance, okay, when you're talking about the overall power level, I'm concerned about the power level in this format. That statement is a giant can of worms. Because is it that? Does this one matter to me that much? I think we boarded out the beanstalks. Is it that you feel like in a particular format, a specific play too easily wins the game, so it's not interactive? That, to me, would not be a power level issue. That would be an interactivity issue. Let me just look at this. We have red. Okay, so now we just kind of want normal things. Nice. Because you can have an all-common format where it doesn't actually feel like there's enough interesting interaction going on. That can exist. When you see the power level's too high, does it feel like, you know, I've heard people have the discussion like, oh yeah, in this situation, in this deck, I actually don't feel like I have a good opportunity to do anything except buy this unbelievably, stupidly most expensive deck ever. That's the only way that I can compete. And so it feels cost prohibitive. So, you know, that's where the limitation comes from. Or maybe it's, you know, it feels like there's only 10 super powerful decks and you have to do a variation of one of those. I don't know, like you can see that I'm just kind of rattling off a bunch of different interpretations. So I'd be curious what direction you're heading in. I will say this is also one of the reasons why I'm quite the fan of things like Unramp. Quite a fan of games like Dominion or Android Netrunner, where most of the game is you opening the box and just playing the game, as opposed to doing any deck building outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, I'm trying to outvalue them, so I think we just chill. Brucey says 2-mana Stone Rain and Time Walk. That's me. That's me. I did this. I'm kind of a believer that I think that the most important emotion for someone to feel in a game is hope. Like, alright, I'm going to play this, and my opponent needs to have hope about some kind of play, some kind of move that they could do. And I am feeling good, but it's not guaranteed. Wow, if someone's spending Go for the Throat on one of my many boars, that's great. That is, whoops. That's the wrong button. For some reason I thought that I don't know, I just hit the pass. Pass to combat play. Still have 1 up for the Leyline Binding. Feels great. This is also why I kept in some Angels of Wrath. So I definitely want to continue to remove this one because I do not want to give my opponent any extra resources. Is there a timestamp when Dan and I talked about play boosters? Hygatron, I don't know anything about play boosters or set boosters or any of the booster stuff. I don't know what any of those things are, unfortunately. This. I can pay for make disappear. I don't even know what those are. I saw some stuff on Twitter about it, but like I'm pretty busy in general, so it's just like, alright, well, whatever. Pinfieldorf says they're vaccines for your Magic cards. All right, so that's kind of the game, unless our opponent has some stuff happening. I'm gonna hold on to my obstinate Baloth, just in case. It's gonna be another Fairy Mastermind. Oh! Gardens out there. I mean, this is looking great for us. Can't believe that we beat this list. And we did it by removing our enchantments. That feels great. Let's do some best of ones. You know, close the game out smoothly. Okay, get me out of here. Play this. That. This. But Delia says, what an interesting wording. Search your library for a land with a basic land type, rather than search your library for a basic land. Yeah, that feels... It feels to me like a balancing consideration. And like a little semantics thing. Because, like... The depth in Magic kind of lives in those semantic spaces, I feel. Ow. white here. I believe that generally this is a good matchup. I do need to be a little careful, though, because, for instance, we have a lot of pain coming in here. We'll actually get blue mana. We'll make this cost 1, and later I can Leyline Binding. Again. Yeah, I just think that it's like Magic lives in these sort of like tight semantic boundaries. And like there's a lot of this sort of blunt, straightforward gameplay that lives at the straightforward level. But I think that what allows you to go from hour 1,000 to hour 10,000 is that sort of stuff. God. A little bit of an ugly run out for us, but you know what? I'm nothing if not a huge fan of ugly runouts. I would like an untapped red or black, please. Oh, we lost, dang it. Yeah, I mean, some awkward mana resulting in some awkward turns where we were unable to do anything interactive, and we went second. No big deal. Seems straightforward. Excellent. Do a few more, then closing it out. Preparing for a good old weekend. Okay. Hey, this looks great. You okay? Want some air? Want some air, baby? Oh man, my poor cat. I'm so worried about that cat, man. Okay, so what is the move here against a tenacious underdogging player? We can Topiary Stomper. Yeah, I think I just don't overthink this. Green, green. Probably want another white. Have the Twitch vets helped? Well, everyone's been very kind. Like, hey, hope your baby girl's okay. Kaito Shizuka.
With the right tools.
So we do want to play an untapped land here. We do want to play Visages, that way we can play out Invasion of Zendikar. Giving us this and this. Video game. I think this is like such a good interaction of Topiary and Invasion of Zendikar. It's fantastic. Alright, draw and disco. Not an issue.
Now this is a juicy secret.
The fact that they tapped out on that turn, and now we just have like 7 mana and a pair of 4/4s is fantastic. That is like really, really good. Alright, so I think I want to do this on this turn. Really? Okay. Just get rid of this guy.
I'm used to being...
Oh my god, Felicia has rated us with 721. Oh my god, Felicia, it has been a minute. How are you? Hope everyone's having a great day and doing well. I'm not live for that much longer, but we'll stay live a little bit. We'll stay live a wee little bit. We can only do this for cycling. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Raid upon raid upon raid. I know we've gotten like 4 raids in the last few days. It's been amazing. It's been incredible. I'd like to give a shout out to Felicia Day, who is the creator of Spellslingers. I'd like to warmly thank her for inviting me to participate as host. Oh yeah. Cyberpunk fun. You know, I still have not actually opened up and played the new Cyberpunk. Really? Oh, well, if you want a Fairy Mastermind, I'm just going to crack and draw this right now. We're winning, by the way. We're winning insanely much at this point in time. Feels good. No, don't do it. Ah. Spellslingers was great. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Shoulder. Alright, well, that's fine. So, we will play Virtue. And then we'll play Virtue. We'll then play the Invasion of Zendikar. Alright, let's do this. Get more land out. Have this invasion attacked by that one, so that way we can recast the thing. This comes out. I don't want to play up the Beanstalk because my opponent has a Fairy Mastermind out, so it's going to draw. Alright, we have all the lands. Dude. Another shoulder set. Alright. So, I'm just going to call exactly what is going to happen. I'm going to play Atraxa. I am going to get a removal spell. We're going to remove this, and my opponent's going to concede to me. Alright, none of that came true. None of that. None of that came true at all. Probably don't need the Sunfall. I mean, I could Sunfall, but then I would, like, blow up all my own stuff. Definitely gonna get this and this. I'll get the land. Despy! Oh, hi, baby. Hello. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Hi. Come here. Oh, you're just as annoyed as always. I love you. For those of you joining me, I'm worried a little about my cat. Attack with these two. This is actually amazing news, because now I can play the Force, and I can Archangel of Wrath for this, and then I can shoot this one, and finally get rid of that Fairy Mastermind that's been annoying. Wait, what happened? Well, okay, so here's what happened, man, leggings. I'm sitting here, I'm playing games, someone's like, where's Despy? And I'm like, that's a great question, because Despy is, like, literally right in front of me at all times. Yeah, and so I marched around this very small room, and I saw her in the litter box. Literally just spending the day in the litter box. So I was like, uh-oh. And she has a vet appointment tomorrow, but in about 5 minutes after a game or two. You doing okay? After a game or two, I'm going to call the vet and see if they can see her tonight or tomorrow morning instead. Hey, come here. Yeah, you alright? Yeah. Alright, so, for those of you curious about the magic, come here. She's been generally very happy. She's eating, she's purring, but she did puke this morning. So it's like, oh, my baby girl. So, I'm going to play Courier's Briefcase on turn 1. So that way I have a higher probability of being able to play Invasion of Zendikar on turn 3. You doing alright, princess? You smell like a litter box, but I still love you. Yeah, oh, my poor princess. Yeah, it's a good cat. So this is a ramp 5-color domain list. So, let's see. I probably want black mana here. If the game will let me click on it. Ugh, there it is. So what we try to do is we try to get out a lot of mana to be able to cast this giant 7 mana 4 color animal Atraxa Grand Unifier. Nissa, okay. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to herd migration, which looks a little suboptimal, but I really, 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 really want land. Like, very, very insanely badly. Because now, okay, well, that's just incredible news. So we're just going to go ahead and play this. We're going to get green, probably just green-red, actually. There we go. We have all 5 colors. We have Wooburg. She's so very pretty. Yeah, I mean, like, her fur, she's chunky. Again, because she lost a lot of weight when she was sick earlier this year. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're purring, but you're kind of annoyed at me, huh? Dispy. You okay? Hi. Oh, there's some good purrs. She does. She's a little stinky. Yeah, I'm all chunky solidarity. Yeah, me too. I'm quite a chunky boy. So, what do we think about this? Let's say no blocks, because I'm going to Leyline Binding this, Virtue this, and then just pass the turn. Leyline that. That's a fantastic draw. Virtual Persistence in this. It might look a little suboptimal to just play the Boseiju, but I think it's more than worth it. Oh, wait, no, Boseiju can get lands. Alright, that was a super newbie bad play. You should never listen to what I say. We're alright. I'd rather remove than slam down Atraxa, because if I try to just play Atraxa, this list runs a lot of single target removal. And then I'm behind on board, so they can play single target removal and start to get ahead on board. I like this shape of play, where I'm actually applying threats to my opponent. Go for the Throat is insanely good here. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's do this. I want an untapped black source. Great, really good. We'll get the Mirrex, because that's untapped black. We'll get up the Beanstalk or Leyline Binding. Probably up the Beanstalk, honestly. The Archangel is good. Blow that up. Nice. Why do I think Atraxa had Ward? Because Atraxa has every other word in Magic the Gathering. Versus a consideration for the Swamp to get the Virtue of Persistence cast. It's not hard to eventually get to black, and eventually is when I want to cast Virtue of Persistence. I think a good way to view Virtue of Persistence is that it's like a turn 15 play. It is almost never a great play when you cast it on turn 7, because it uses all your mana and it doesn't do anything until the turn passes back to you. And so often, yeah, this is great. Awkward, because I want to be able to get black mana out for Virtue of Persistence, but hard to do this in a way that doesn't cause me to Alright, now my play is very good. Oh god. Alright. Not a good run out for us, but it is the run out that we have found ourselves in today. The good news is that discard gives us 3. Ow. 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 So we can, like, do this and gain another 2. And it also doesn't look suspicious because it's sorcery speed. If my opponent does have another one, then we... Okay, game. Oh, this video game. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we do die next turn. Well, this is very, very poopy. So we just instantly die. That's fine. Last game. Last game. How you doing? Is your tummy upset? Yeah. Oh, my baby. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. See, she's been happy. I just worry about you so much because she has this little thing on her chin. That's why I scheduled the vet appointment. You all right? All right, we're happy as hell right now. Yes, princess. So we actually do this first, and then we can Zeator's Proving Ground to get the remainder of Domain. This, I feel like this run out is really going to demonstrate why we like this list. Hello. Because now, if I play Zeator's Proving Ground, Leyline Binding costs 1. Oh, the haircut? You like this haircut? Because, like, let me tell you, the way that my hair grows is fucking terrible. Okay? Like, my hair, it grows very slowly on the top because of male pattern baldness, and on the sides, it grows like if it keeps going at this rate, it's going to win something. So, I mean, like, my sideburns grow insanely fast. And, like, right here grows insanely fast. So I have, like, these hair pauldrons sticking out. Ow, 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 ow. That's just the greatest draw of all time. And like says, oh yeah, sides of my hair, freaking hedge mates. The top, I've never cared more about deforestation than I do now. Yeah, it's rough. All right, let's go to attackers. Play that. Get out of here, Valiant Veteran. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, it's time for an epic comb over. Yeah, maybe very well. Alright, I suddenly regret my decision to not just slam out the Archangel of Wraths. I might actually cycle the Jetmir's Garden. Maybe that's stupid. Tummy rubs. I think maybe that previous statement was dumb. Da 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 da. Lifelink Flyer. Oh my god, it's just so good. Archangel kick, kick. Shoot this, shoot this. We'll do one more because you're so happy. But only because you're happy. What do you think? I love this cat. I love this. I love my little companion cat who just spends all day with me. Like, make no mistake, Sheriff rules. Love Sheriff. Sheriff's a great cat. But this cat's my buddy. Like, this cat spends the day with me. From the moment I walk in for, like, meetings at 9 a.m., all day during stream, and then if I want to play games later in the evening, she's here. She's here. She's, like, right in my face while I'm, like, trying to play Dota and stuff. I'm brewing. I'm grinding games on Twitch. Yeah, let's elevate. Things are escalating over here, Despers. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's play Jetmir's Garden. And then, depending upon what we get next, we'll probably Courier's Briefcase. Okay, so I see white and blue, so there's a lot of counter magic there. So I think I would rather, instead, go for Herd Migration. This is a very fun deck. I really like this one. I also like how much Reid Duke does ramp lists. Questing Beast, but with banding. How did banding actually work? I remember that mechanic as a kid, like rereading the manual like 15 times, being like, it does it and it what? I think it was like a way for two creatures to attack as though. Oh, we're gonna fucking lose. This is a good game. This is a good game to lose on. My opponent is a mill list. In this case, I'll get green. So this is unearth for this. Whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded up. So, I mean, it's just a really good way to get someone low, and then you like Tasha's Hideous Laughter or something and just blow me up. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Do this. How did banding work? I think it was like you make a band and you attack, and like if someone blocks, you like the attacker gets to choose like how the damage is distributed or something like that. I don't know, man. It's weird. Alright. Look at how your band blocks too. I mean, that sounds vaguely accurate, but I don't think anyone actually knows. I don't think anyone's actually known for sure. Alright, let's see if the Tiresian Mindbreaker comes out. Oh my god. So I refuse to mill half my deck. Surprise. I've got it. I've done it now. All right, so here's I have the play. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to play Virtue of Persistence because then they can't put their Tiresian Mindbreaker into their graveyard because we'll resurrect it at the start of our turn, huh? So no additional white source, so no way to deal with these. So the face is the place. I'm so happy you came to visit me instead of staying in the litter box. Oh, jeez.
Kapash. Imasahak.
Capiche. See, this is how you finish me off, right? You get me to mill half my deck, so I wind up with 20 or so cards left. Then you play Jace, and you X equals 5 to just make me mill 15 right away. Alright. These two will go here, these three will go here, and because I'm a coward, I will send another one here. This guy loves making a curved line. Dude, I told you, I knew there was a 1-mana white spell in there that would frighten me. Alright, so now we're going to play Virtue of Persistence. So this should discourage them from putting any Tiresian Mindbreakers in their graveyard. Because we will fuck them up. And also, if they mill, like they did before, we can, you know, get our Atraxes and stuff. this is actually a real issue, isn't it?
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's.
Can we get like a Gaia's blessing here? Just like fold everything back in.
No secret escapes my grasp.
Okay, how do we want to do this then? So, I mean, probably just a Traxa anyways. Because, I mean, Trax is pretty good. I don't even really have that much protection stuff. Can I get Mirrex or anything here? No. I don't know. Guess we'll get this, and I mean, I guess I get another Atraxa. Like, I guess. I'm not that happy about it though. I mean, I will kill Jace. Something like this. Some such thing like this. We actually don't have a lot of good answers to getting milled to death. Other than just beating ass. He's a
Understand what went wrong.
An opponent controls. Alright. I'm not going to do anything that lets me draw more. My opponent is out, or has no ability to cast a sweeper because they only have one white. And all the sweepers in this set have two. So, you know, maybe my opponent just concedes and we win the video game against Shigihara. There it is. Hey, Bruce Mull, have a great rest of the evening. Buildbuster says, I found the original banding definition in the revised edition starter deck. It's 3 paragraphs long. Dude, I gotta find this. I gotta find this out, like, right now. Oh, it's the White Land. Okay, hold on. Banding definition. Here we go. Alright, my opponent's thinking. That's great. Banding. Rules. Banding is a keyword that modifies the rules for declaring attackers and assigning combat damage. What is this? Soul partition? Oh, dude, this is actually... That actually owns us really bad. So... Modifies combat, modifies permanent bans with other, declares attackers and one more teacher are banding. Up to one attacker creature without banding, even if it has bans with other, are all in a band. They may also declare that one or more attacking. Oh my god. One or more attacking quality creatures with bans with other quality number of attacking. Oh my god. Oh my god, they must attack the same. Oh Jesus, I'm not reading this, man. Alright, so I think one of our Jin cards is Archangel of Wrath, because I think we just shoot the face in that way. $24 cards left. 1, 3, 4. Okay. Banning Shadow, Regenerate 2. Oh my god. Yeah, Regeneration being replaced by Indestructible is a great example of touch-ups. And it's really interesting because I remember on Tuesday we were playing this auto-battler called Backpack Battles. And I mean, I really genuinely, sincerely think that that game has really amazing core systems, and the content that sits on top is not nearly as great. I feel like the actual individual elements of content, I'd give like a, you know, like a D+ or something, and the underlying system's an A+. And of course, the game's in early access, and focusing on systems first. Hey, I'm back! Hello! Focusing on the other one first is correct, and I think it's correct to focus on content later, and it's great for it to be bad for a while, and yet still be engaging. Great proof of that. But I do think that, man, it is underestimated how important it is just to execute well on the content above the systems. Because, I mean, Magic the Gathering, they're, like, old Magic was not fun a lot of the time. Mirax! Dude, hell yeah! We got Mirax. Welcome to the party. So we effectively have 21 cards left, so I don't want to get 6 cards with Atraxa. Perhaps just 1 card with Atraxa. All to the face is the place. We are about to lose. That's what I'm worried about. Archangel. That's it. That's all I want. You know what? Summon another 1/1. Why not? Why not? It's 1/1 o'clock, baby. I mean, I really cannot stress how sincerely I mean that I'm worried that we are about to lose. He's got oops, a couple of these turkeys in there, but if he plays one of them and -5s me, like, of course, Sunfall, of course. Pick this off right now. Well, all right, that's the game. So we need to live this turn. And I'm gonna do this for good measure. Don't want to remove anything from there. Yeah, mono artifact decks. We're just way insanely good. Dude, am I gonna get Tasha's Hideous Laughter? Ooh, that was close. Dude. I can't believe we won this. Yeah, land double Jace. Dude, that would be so funny. Welcome. Oh man, we figured out the win condition. We played towards it. We avoided. Oh my god, I feel pretty good at this game. I'm gonna stop there. That's great. Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it for the day. I'm gonna try to see if the vet can take little Desperado here. See if maybe that's possible. I'm really glad that she's purring and seems to be doing okay. You okay? See, sometimes if she's purring, I give her little squeezes around to see if she winces. She seems like she's doing all right. But still, I was worried about my little cat. I will be back on Monday for the final episode of Colossal Cave. And on Tuesday, I was going to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Wednesday, but my flight is midday Wednesday, and I'd forgotten. So I'm going to play City Skylines 2 on that Tuesday. And then in November, we're going to be doing a mix of Baldur's Gate 3, some Magic, Talos Principle 2, 100%, hopefully some other things. I just want to kiss you. Is that okay? Permission to kiss you? No, permission not granted. See you on Monday, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.